we'll start with Brendan Tobin from 790 The Ticket.
Tyler, just what was going through your mind, that clutch three that you came through for the guys, a lot of clutch shots in the fourth quarter to lift you to the win?
Just seeing the opening. I feel like I had a good look, and Jimmy got me the ball on time, and I was able to make the shot.
Next we have Ira Winderman.
Sequences like that, Tyler, we always hear about a shooter. It doesn't matter what happens till the moment of truth. There's still that confidence throughout. The way you stepped into it during the game, is that the kind of thing that before a shot like that, it's like you haven't taken any shots, it's just living in the moment? Because he seemed awfully confident in transition there.
Yeah. Just, I'm in the game, so for a reason. Coach, had me in to impact the game in a winning way. And, the ball came to me, and I'm going to shoot until the game's over.
In games like this, early in the year, they were going the other way. I know it's sometimes about more than the W's, but because of where you guys are record-wise, how satisfying is it? 2 games in a row tied midway through the fourth quarter, and that you guys find a way to come through in these kind of situations.
Yeah, it's big. We were trying to get over that hump early on. With a lot of moving parts, we felt like we were getting better, and now we're starting to really finish games in that fourth quarter, and we just got to continue to build on that.
And now you go out into the abyss with this 7-game trip. Do you go out a little bit more confident now coming on with this 3-game winning streak than maybe the way that trip looked a little more daunting before? Thank you.
Yeah, just like I said, we just have to continue to build off this, and just keep continuing to build and getting better, and that's all we can do.
Thanks, Tyler.
Next we have Tim Reynolds.
Hey, Tyler, Spo was talking about how he has seen, a lot of improvement the last 2-3 weeks. Not always manifested in results, but how he's seen this thing building. Have you guys seen the same? Like, have you been feeling like a really good stretch was coming?
Yeah, I think, like you said, what Spo said, I think that we can see us continuing to get better. And, there was a lot of moving parts for a couple of weeks there with, injuries and COVID protocols and things like that. So, we're just slowly getting everyone back. And, we still don't have everyone. And we're just, continuing to build. And, each day, all we can do is continue to build and get better for the playoffs. That's, when winning really matters.
And you guys have shown a lot of times in your 2 years here, you can make a bunch of shots, shoot 50, 55, 60%, whatever it is, make scoring real easy. What's it say about you guys to be able to win a game when you shot 37% like tonight?
It's big. We always, can't lean on our 3-point shooting. I think it's big that we can miss shots and still be able to lock in on the other end and, get stops defensively. That's the way we're going to win games like this. The game was, I looked up in the fourth quarter, it was like 84-80. So, that's not a typical, Miami Heat score for us. But, when games are like that, we just got to be able to lock in and, get stops when it matters.
It's like a halftime score now. Thank you, Tyler.
Next we have Anthony Chang.
Hey, Tyler, to kind of go off of Tim's question there, I think you guys made 12 2-point shots in the entire game. How tough was it to score on the inside, and what does it say about Jimmy and Bam that they were able to get the 31 points at the foul line tonight?
Yeah, that was huge. Bam shot, I think, 15 free throws, which is crazy. And, I think, it's big for us, for our team, when, them guys are being able to control the game like that and get to the free throw line, especially when we played, a good defensive team like the Knicks who really protect the paint.
Next, we have Clay Ferraro.
Hey, Tyler. Jimmy is kind of winning social media tonight with his acting job at the end there, kind of peeking out from underneath of his. Did you catch that with him on the ground there, like looking and then smiling at the end? And what did you make of his acting job there?
Yeah, I didn't really know if he was serious when he was on the ground or if he was doing, a little bit of acting there. So, I was happy to see that he he wasn't actually hurt, because that would have been a big blow to us, right before this road trip.
All right, next we have Christos Saltas.
Hello, Tyler. Congrats on the win. How big boost you get from the last couple of games with the last couple of big shots that you made against the Knicks? And also, how different is the atmosphere right now with the third straight wins?
Yeah, it's a real different atmosphere. It's always better and more enjoying when you're winning. So I think it's just it feels good to be able to win some games. We've had a tough stretch there for a little bit, and we all love winning in this organization. So it doesn't feel any better feeling than getting these wins here.
All right, next we have Barry Jackson.
Hi, Tyler. You've been a total team guy about moving back to the bench, accepted any role asked of you, and you're still playing starters minutes. But I was curious, was there any part of this move that's been difficult for you going back to the bench?
Not really. I played a whole year off the bench, last year. And, like you said, when you're losing at this point, it's just, doing whatever works for the team. I hate losing. And, everyone in this organization hates losing. So, the move to the bench it wasn't hard for me. I'll do whatever this team needs me to do to win.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it.
Thank you.